guess what? I am officially debt-free. You got it, 11 months and something in the van, and I have smashed my debt. Gone. See, I'm wearing like some karate belt. You know, it's discos. Hey, homie. That hi-ya was pretty funny. There's people behind me too. So I'm officially debt-free. I was gonna do a whole financial breakdown, but who gives a crap? It's my frigging debt, so it doesn't really matter. But I made a lot of sacrifices to clear this debt in the past year. And I was in 21, I don't want to lose you guys in the river. I was in debt for $21,000. Yeah, 21K. I've knocked that out of my life in 11 months. Let's say 11 and a half, just to be safe. And even if I had my day job before, and I made payments of like $300 a month, I would have still been freaking so broke. Because at the time, I couldn't afford $300 a month because there was so much money leaving my life to rent that I just couldn't afford to make those payments. So, here's what I did. I owned a car that was $6,500 in debt with, so that was a major chunk of the $21,000. I called the creditor company. I'm like, look guys, I don't want the car anymore. You guys can have the car back. You tell me the name of the repo yard you're gonna call when I don't make these payments anymore, and I'll just deliver it to them now and we'll call it even. Done. They were like, nah, it doesn't work out like that. I'm like, I don't want the car. So long story short, we ended up coming up with an agreement. So I owed $6,500 on the car. I could only sell the car for probably $3,500. I'm like, tell you what guys, how about if I sell the car for $3,500, give you the $3,500, and we just call it even? And they're like, okay, it's gonna put a mark in your credit score. I'm like, I don't care, I got bad credit, screw it, I don't care. So we did, we settled out on the car loan, which deleted $6,500 off my debt, bonus. And a mark on my credit score, whatever. I got lots of marks on my credit score. I don't care at this point in my life. 7 more years, it'll be back to zero again, and we'll be back to normal, and we can start building again. No biggie deal. So that was a major chunk of it. Then I started to go through, and I had a lot of DJ gear. If you go back and watch some of my earlier videos with all the DJ gear I had, I sold a ton. I sold my big, huge screens I had for my school dances. I sold my big, huge powered subwoofers and like 2 sets of speakers, 4 speakers. Sold a ton of lighting and cases and cables and stands and all sorts of stuff. I purged a ton of it. And that was a major chunk of money that went towards my debt. Plus I used to also have a mountain bike, which I paid $3,500 for, which I ended up selling for $2,500 on Craigslist. I took that and threw it at my debt. So it wasn't like I made a ton of money, because I've only been doing YouTube and just DJing a couple of nights a week, so I've been making okay money. But it was selling everything, selling all my possessions that I thought I really direly needed in my life to pay off my debt. And I'm happy I did. I have 0 regrets for selling my DJ gear, no regrets for selling my mountain bike, because at some point in my life, I'm gonna end up getting another mountain bike. No big deal. I'll get the bigger, better one that I wanted anyway. It's all good. But making those sacrifices to have this moment right here where I've got nothing, it's just me and no more debt, is so worth selling off those things that I thought I needed. I missed my mountain bike all through summer. This summer I thought about mountain biking many times, but I just didn't have the space in my van to store the bike and whatever. So I'm like, you know what? It's still worth $2,500. Say what? That's what happens when you buy a good quality mountain bike. The things kind of hold their value, so I was pumped. Because I pretty much got $1,000 worth of riding out of it, so yeah, it was no loss to me. I got lots of rushes and adventures and some scrapes and bruises and some pain and suffering, but it was so worth it. And yeah, guys, it's the greatest feeling in the world, and I got VANLIFE to thank for it though. Because if I had my rent payment, there'd be no freaking way. If I had my rent payment this past year, I would have probably paid $2,000 to $3,000 towards my debt. That's it. Meaning that I probably still got 5 or more years of debt ahead of me. There was no way out of it. And when you look at your debt going, is there 5 years, a 5-year plan that's gonna get me out? And there was no 5-year plan to get me out. You know how stressful it is to know that your life is just screwed? And I'm sure a lot of you have been in that position where you're just like, your life's just screwed. You're like, what am I gonna do? I'm working all day to pay my freaking bills. This is not living, this is not life. This is not what I signed up for. This is not what I want. I feel dead inside because my debt is just killing me. So purging everything I owned in my life was amazing. And I don't care about settling my debt with that car loan. I would rather have that and then know I still have $3,500 to owe. Forget it, I don't care. Let it affect my credit score. I'm not saying let things affect your credit score, please don't. But my credit score was garbage. So who cares? It's gone. The only thing I never included as debt is my van payment. So the reason why I don't consider that debt is I have 1 year of payments left starting on, I have 11 payments left on the van, and the van's done. So, because my van was due, I bought my van August 15th, so that's already passed. So I'm like 12 more payments left. That's it. So I don't consider that debt because I consider that my rent payment. I have 12 more rent payments on my van of $340, and then I never have to pay rent again. So I never included that as debt because it's my house, you know. As I would have paid $1,300 for rent in the condo, so what's the frigging difference if I pay $340 for rent for my van payment? So that's not considered debt to me anyway. You guys consider that debt if you want to be picky about it, but honestly, who gives a shit? I smashed 21K out the door in 11 and some months. Van life has been the most incredible thing that has ever, I can't even say ever happened to my life, the most incredible thing I've ever done for my life. It's given me so much adventure, opened my eyes up to so many things and people and experiences. I no longer have to pay rent. I no longer have long commutes to and from the places I go because my home is with me everywhere I park it, everywhere I am, I'm at home. Like my front yard today or my backyard? Yeah, because my home is literally probably a 3-minute walk from where I'm standing. Welcome home. Van life has given me this, and I freaking love this whole lifestyle for it. Not only does it save money, I think the best part about van life is it's just the life it gives you, the places it will take you, and the feeling of home you get everywhere you go. Like, it's weird, like a coffee shop feels like home a little bit because my home is right there. This beautiful part by the river here feels like home because my home is right there. I think that's the greatest part, is the comfort that I feel in here. The calmness and I don't know what word I'm trying to look for, but the calmness I feel in here right now, you couldn't put a dollar price on. Being debt free is freaking awesome. Smashing that much debt out in a year was freaking rad. But that's not the best part about van life. It's just a damn good perk. I feel at peace. I feel like I know myself. I feel connected to Mother Nature. I feel like I belong right here. I feel like I didn't have to take time off in a day to come here because this is just a part of my home. I feel like I belong here. This is me. You know, like on the weekends, you make plans to go places. Okay, well, this weekend we're gonna go here. We're gonna go hike this. In the van, for me, it's like not that plan. It's just, okay, where am I gonna make my front yard this morning? Where do I wanna pull up and make my morning coffee today? Or where do I wanna, make my home for tonight? This is just choosing a home for the day. And this is gonna be my home for this whole afternoon. I'm at home. So whatever reason you're getting into this van lifestyle, whether it's money or whatever it is, van life will help you save money. No question. There's no question at all. But I never got into this for the financial side of the lifestyle. It just freaking happened to be the greatest thing ever for my debt. I got into it because I needed more adventure in my life. I wasn't feeling at home in my condos or apartments or houses or anything that I had rented over the last freaking decade and some of my life of renting. I don't even know how long I've been renting for, since I was probably 18. I'm not even gonna count that because it makes me feel really old. Nowhere's ever felt like home like van life feels like home. This video's turned out to me talking about how comfortable and amazing and at home van life makes me feel, when technically this video is about me not having debt no more, me not having debt. Okay, I won't do that ever again. So why are you getting into this lifestyle? Is it for money? Is it because you want to save money? Is it because you're seeking more adventure and excitement in your life? Is it because you just want to travel and be the true nomad, which never stays in the same place every day? They always keep moving. What's in it for you? What's the prime reason you're getting into this? Let me know. Blast it in the comments down below. I'd be curious to know how many people are in it just for the money savings, or in it for the actual true change that van life will bring your world. How it's just gonna open up the horizons and push all that junk aside and make room for you to blaze your own trail. That's what I feel like van life's done for me. I feel like it's pushed all the garbage aside, cleared a path for me and said, Chrome, come on. Come on, Chrome. We got a whole world up here for you to go see. So come on, guy, come on. Come on, let's go adventure and enjoy it. That's what it feels like. I freaking love this lifestyle. And would I recommend it to anybody? You damn bet. My kids, anybody, if you want to do it, just go freaking do it, because this lifestyle is so much freaking fun. All right. We're gonna go now. Adios, guys. Hit that subscribe button and stay weird and take care of yourself and hug somebody today. Why not? Hug a stranger, that's the fun part. Don't be creepy though, because okay, maybe not hug the stranger, because someone might be a little creepy and then you're gonna hug somebody. I gotta go.